Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here with Antonelli Softball. So today we're looking at outfield play, and it's understanding before the batter even swings, understanding whether the batter's a lefty or righty, and what that means as far as which way is the ball going to spin and going to fade when the ball is hit to me. Okay, so right here we've got a left-handed hitter up, ball is hit. Left fielder comes over towards the gap, then realizes the ball is drifting back over the other side, and it hits off the bottom of the fence. Okay? And so this is where it's really important. And this was not an easy play. I don't want to say this is a really easy play. But when I watched this play, it made me think about this. If a left-handed hitter is up, right? And again, you need to know this and you have to think about this before they ever swing. Don't wait for the ball to get in the air and then try to judge and go, oh, that ball is spinning and it's going this way, okay? If a left-handed hitter's at the plate, when they hit the ball, especially if they hit it to the backside, to the left fielder, that ball is going to always spin and fade that way. Same thing for center field, right? Ball's going to always spin and fade towards the left field line if a lefty hits it. If a righty hits it, it's going to fade towards the right field line. Okay? So, knowing that, I need to make sure as the outfielder that I keep the ball to this side because the ball's always going to come back to me. If I overrun it, if I'm running and all of a sudden that ball looks like it's right over my head, that's not a good place to be because that ball is going to continue to go back here. And now you're going to have to make this tough adjustment where you try to come back and turn your body, right? And so you can see right here, she breaks towards the gap, right? So here she goes, and this ball carries a little bit too. Again, this is not an easy play, but she's running this way, right? So she's running towards the gap, and she probably right about here says, oh, I got that ball. It's right above my head. But then all of a sudden she goes, uh-oh, that ball's continuing to go this way. And so now she has to try to stop, and she has to try to get back on it, and it just gets over her head, right? And then it bounces and bounces off the fence and rolls in here. But if you think about, look where she starts, right? Okay, so she starts right there. I know it's a little bit tough on this angle, but if we drew a line, if we kind of draw a line through here, I don't know if that'll work. Close enough, okay? Watch where she starts. Now she goes this way, right? So she's gone, I don't know, 5, 10 feet that way. Now she's going to come back to the spot where basically she started, right? So she goes this way and then has to come, whoops, she goes this way, then has to come back to the spot where she started. So when you turn and run, keep the ball on this side of your body. If you feel like it's going to be over your head, it's starting to come back, well, then you've got to get your angle going back again on this side of the ball. Never cross the ball. Don't even get the ball head up. All right? Hopefully that makes sense. Same thing with the opposite side of the field. So if a righty's up, I've got to keep the ball on this side of my body because the ball is going to come back that way. All right. Now, if a righty hits this ball, let's say a righty hits it, depending on how they hit it, right? Sometimes a righty will hit it and it'll hook a little bit, but usually if the ball's hit high in the air, a high fly ball, the lefty ball is going to come this way, the righty ball is going to go that way. And the righty ball, if they square it up like really well, it might be straight, but it's going to be true, right? You're never going to get a righty that typically hits a high fly ball and the ball is going to fade that way. It's just not going to happen, right? Lefty's going to fade this way. Righty's going to fade the other way, all right? So understanding that and then adjusting your route so that you keep the ball on that side as long as you can, and you won't get into this. This is the toughest play for me, at least as an outfielder, is when you have to make this adjustment, go one way, and then at the very end, adjust and try to come back. Right? That becomes a very, very tough play. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.